decision. Mr. Function, come off it, teach them all.
Welcome back to the Pouring Raid Podcast. I am Bert.
Shaba.
Balls.
And we are here to talk about... I just got back from Puerto Rico, if you couldn't tell. I went to see the best concert ever. It's going on in the world right now. It was
10 out of
pretty
10?
great. I left my hat. 10 out of 10. 100%. It was awesome. But anyway,
Left your hat.
this thing's about to get crazy.
Why you
I don't know
breathing?
what you talking about.
Why you breathing so
podcast.
heavy?
Because I just ran upstairs. I ran downstairs. I came around, took off my cape, put it back on.
Why are you breathing?
This fucking hat.
Gotta get your cardio up.
Like you're snoring without even sleeping.
Awake
You're still
apnea.
awake. You're snoring, but you're still
I was
awake.
watching Cops.
They're lying because they don't start till 1 o'clock. Still talking. So,
You want to talk about the concert?
Yeah.
no. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not. I just wanted, I'll put a little reel of all my pictures. That's where I was last week.
When the fucking world burnt down almost.
Bro, that
Beginning.
was so fucking scary, man.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's sad. Like I said, what happened when Charlie Kirk was murdered, I was in Orlando, like waiting to go to Puerto Rico. And
That's
just
right.
like I was like, the world's on fire. These people attacked Qatar, right?
Yeah. These guys.
Mexico burned the Israeli embassy down.
Yep.
Like all that shit happened at the same time. Like it was
And where was it that they burnt, like they literally like took over the fucking government. Where the fuck was that? That was
Nepal.
Nepal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They burned down the parliament or whatever.
Yeah. They fucking like beat the dude in the street pretty much.
That was pretty good.
Butt naked.
Yeah, but don't kill him. They beat his ass and they threw him in the river. Mm-hmm. Not dead. Like, learn a lesson. Why not?
Yep.
Right.
Get a little public ass whooping.
Yeah. Should start doing that shit here, but execute them.
Well, you can't now. That's not a good goal. It's not a good route to take. Yeah, the first thing like I said, I never really
We'll get it.
followed Charlie Kirk. Like I said, I think you were the one that kind of introduced me to him a little bit, but I never really listened to any of his stuff or whatever. Like I said, he said a lot of questionable shit, but so does everybody. But
Yeah.
to see people's reactions to his death, like the divisiveness of that, like the aftermath, like that's what I was worried about the most. I'm like, what happens now? Like,
But the one thing I will say is, and I'm really glad for, is that there wasn't any kind of like violent backlash because of it.
no.
Yeah.
Besides,
From the far right.
besides
right,
the two
yeah.
hangings in Mississippi, nobody heard about that. There was a homeless black dude and a college black dude that got hung by a tree in Mississippi. I don't know if they were from Mississippi or it happened in Mississippi.
Well,
but
the college kid
Wait.
was a
they said it was suicide, but both of his legs were broken. So, come on, man. Like, I don't know if that's true. Like,
Yeah.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
Like,
right.
they were claiming that his legs were broken, and then all of a sudden it's ruled a suicide immediately.
So I heard something about this, and one lady was saying, she's like, "Why aren't we hearing about this?" And I'm like, "Exactly. Why aren't we hearing about this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it about this that the left hasn't ran to? Like when I'm talking like sprinted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the right sprints to this
Right.
dude, like using it as as political whatever the fuck is weird, man. Even his grieving widow, everybody grieves differently. That speech was weird, man.
What'd you
Like
think
his
was weird
his
about
wife talking, just all the ads in there, like her talking about this and talking about that. And I understand that he founded the Turning Point,
Turning
it?
Point, yeah.
Turning point, yeah.
but she had other like advertisements and was thanking people, and it was
I didn't even notice that.
it had just a like watch it. It was
Yeah,
just
I watched
weird.
it. I
Like
gotta
I
watch it again, 'cause
I watched it, and
didn't
I'm
even
like,
catch that.
why is this so strange? Like I don't know. I don't know what it would be like to lose somebody in the public eye like that,
Right.
and then have to talk to people. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
it's just,
her husband got shot in front of her and
her
two
daughters.
kids.
And their
Yeah.
kids, yeah. Like
It
it's
was-
next
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I
that's
would
what I said.
react.
That's what I said. It was weird. It was like she's the shit if it's just like a cold fucking we got to move on, or do you know what I'm saying? Like not we got to move on, but also like I don't know, like not dwelling on it. It was like I don't know, just weird. Like I'm not saying weird like it was fake or some conspiracy shit. I'm just saying it was like hard to watch. Like I don't know what was going on in her mind. I can't imagine.
That's interesting. I didn't. I'm gonna just because and this is why I love that we do this. And I like that
It's perspective.
we sometimes have, different opinions because that's interesting for me because I put a lot into what you say and what you say and what you guys feel. I'm going to go back and watch it again because when I first saw it, I didn't get any of that of what you're saying.
It was still fresh, right?
Yeah, but now
saw it
I'm
a
going to go
couple
back
days
and look
later.
and see if I feel like that or not because I watched it and I was just like, for me, what I got watching that was just like, I don't even know how you're doing this right now.
Yeah, that like that. Like and then like it's almost like because it was such a public, thing, like it was like maybe these people have handlers or they tell you what to say.
Yeah.
And it's not what she feels necessarily. Like
Right.
I just got like a weird, like, I don't know, just a weird feeling about that whole shit. Just made me feel weird.
Yeah,
But, like I said, it could be, like you said, you never know how people
never know.
grieve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'll tell you right now, like a friend of mine passed away a while back. He got killed in a car wreck, and all of us showed up to like his wake and his funeral, all that good stuff. And like we got to the wake, and his wife was pregnant, right? Damn. So she couldn't be on any kind of meds, anything like that. In a room filled with men, she was the only one keeping it together.
It's like you have to.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like
the strength of women. Like that,
just-
you know what I mean? The endure. You know what I mean?
I'm just sitting there. I was like, how the fuck? I'm fucking, losing it. My
Right.
fucking boys, and I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
And
Doing your
she's
best.
just like, dude,
Just
Stoic,
stone.
Yeah,
Right.
like-
Right.
she's being the man.
Bro.
And I'm like, fuck, man.
That's
like,
what I
this is
mean, like
fucking the worst fucking day of my life. It felt like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the only perspective I can give where like everyone deals with things differently. And like she's dealing with it the way that she, I guess, deals with things. And
Right.
who knows, maybe she did have someone coaching her up and like what to say. And,
That's
like,
what
the
I mean,
speech and
like,
shit like that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Because
Maybe someone wrote it for her because she's like, I don't want to write this.
Yeah,
Right.
well, I don't
You know
know
what I
what
mean?
to say. And
Yeah.
it was literally, 4 days later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still fresh. Like, to talk to the world, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just like, just made me feel weird. It almost made me feel like she was being used in a moment where
No, I can see that.
Her whole world.
She very well could
her
have been.
whole world like just fucking changed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, her entire fucking.
Don't get me wrong, man. People, and this goes for governments, it goes for people, it goes for everybody. In times of tragedy, the grifters are fucking like, boom.
Never let a good
pop up.
crisis
They're
go to
opportunists.
waste.
Look at the way everything's going right now. Like look at the way that, and I'll go right into it. Look at the way that people we know, who I don't consider to be bad people, are online trashing this fucking dude after he just got shot in front of his fucking family.
Yeah.
You know what you could do? You don't have to listen, man. I'm not saying you have to mourn this man.
No.
Okay.
Or agree with anything
Or
he ever
agree
said.
with anything he fucking
Or
said.
think he's an awful. You can think he was an awful person.
You can. But you know what you do right now? You take your top lip, you attach it to your bottom lip, and you shut the fuck up. Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up.
It's
You look like such a fucking piece of shit, and I don't ever want to hear a fucking word out of your mouth about empathy or compassion ever again for anything. If that's what you're gonna fucking do. I'm sorry, man. I told you I was gonna get pissed on this fucking podcast because that shit pissed me off more than fucking anything.
Yeah. Yep.
Be human, dude. That's all we're asking.
It like everybody's using the quote that he said that about some deaths are worth it, even if you don't agree with that. Like,
Do you want to listen? Have you ever listened to that
No,
whole
but
thing?
a person died.
'Cause I have it right here.
Do you know what I'm saying though? Like a person died. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're using it. I'm not.
Yeah.
They're
Because
obviously
it's
cutting
super
it
out of context. And if you listen to what he fucking actually says during the whole thing,
Wait, regarding what?
He said that, but they just chop it up.
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
say that he says a few gun deaths a year is worth keeping our Second
Oh
Amendment.
yeah.
It's like a worthy sacrifice or whatever, right? So some people are calling it the irony, like Who gives a shit, dude? A person died, man. What happened to us?
And not
And
only
then
that,
they're
but
using it. They're using it because of the Democrats that got assassinated. This should have gotten a fucking sympathy too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Anyone,
They
dude.
went into these people's houses. I don't care
Yeah.
how awful they are. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
That doesn't. No one deserves that.
no, man.
And that's not how we're supposed
in
to
your
operate here,
home
dude.
where you're fucking
It's
supposed
not a
to be the
third world country.
safest.
This is not supposed to be what happens when you disagree with somebody.
And that's what worried me. Like when I was like, what
Same.
happens now?
Same.
It's that. It's not who got killed. You know what I mean? Because, like, how many people disagreed with Martin Luther King?
Yeah.
And he was fucking killed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if there was a
same with
platform,
Malcolm X.
if there was a platform like this, you think people would be like, yeah, fuck him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you would be, because he talked about what you agreed with. So
Right.
you'd be like, oh, look at these fucking devil motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's just evil to be like, good. I'm glad he died. Like,
It's super evil, man.
it makes me feel fucking weird, man.
And it
I
brought,
can't
dude,
explain
dude, you are showing your ass to everybody.
It's weird.
So doing this shit, I don't give a fuck. And like, so I kept going back and I kept looking at myself and I'm like, all right, what I do, like if, let's say Destiny, who is on a total other fucking side of it, who by the way, what a fucking asshole he is.
I didn't even see his reaction, but I can
neither.
imagine.
Oh, bro, he's pretty much being
let's
like, this is what needs to happen. We need more of this. That's literally what he said.
So if it happens to you, sir.
And I won't
that's
go
the thing.
online and be like,
And say-
good.
Right. Same.
No.
I would never.
This is a man who actually is advocating for violence. Charlie Kirk never advocated for violence in a day in his life.
Well,
Correct.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
Correct.
what's true? Like, did
Nothing,
he say,
dude.
Did he say that we should have public executions and kids should watch? Like, did he say things like that?
For every single thing that people are being told that he said that they don't actually know anything about.
Yeah, that's why. That's
what I
what
mean?
I'm saying. Like, everything that pops up is so shitty. I'm like, God, he was fucking.
Exactly.
Like, they're
And
making him
that's-
look like a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So I had, I'd have a really kind of like hard conversation with someone I really care about and I really love about it because they put something up about it. It was it wasn't like, you know, fuck Charlie Kirk type of thing, but it was very like condescending and it was like, I don't condone gun violence, but
yeah.
type of thing. You know what I mean?
There's been a lot of that lately.
Right. So I called them up and I was like, hey man, I really think you should take that down. Like you don't know what you're talking about. You know, because everything below it, like there was like this bullshit chopped up fucking
Of course.
post that they
always
took and
out
like
of context
reposted.
and, yeah.
Complete everything was out of context. I was like, what did he and I was like, what did he say that makes you this mad about this man? And the answer was, I can't remember exactly what, but it was something about women.
Jesus.
And I said, okay,
This is the whole
what?
problem.
Like what? Like what about women
Well,
did he say?
he said that if his, you know, she would have the baby, like if his daughter was raped, she would have the baby.
Okay, that they didn't even know that, but this is my whole point.
Okay.
This is my whole point, right? They didn't even know what it was. I was like, you're being told what to think about this man.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're mad about.
But it also
And
shouldn't matter if you
and
agree
exactly.
or disagree. The dude died,
Exactly,
man.
and so pretty much all I said, I was like, listen, don't let whatever, and I can literally show you every single thing that you might not disagree, you might not agree with his point, but you can at least kind of like if you take it in context, everything he said in context with the entirety of everything he's talking about, you'll kind of be like, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't bad. That's nowhere near why you could never hate somebody for coming up with this. And if you do, you're kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. You're kind of weird if you hate somebody
That you don't know.
that you don't know because they have an opinion that they very clearly explain and they're not hating you.
Right. Being very respectful
Yeah.
to you during the time, letting you speak, not calling you names, being very calm in his delivery. And it's like, I don't know what else people want from people you disagree with. Like, don't you want to be able to
Hear their side.
Right. And don't you want because a lot of people that have like what's considered hardcore beliefs hide behind them and won't go out into the field and say, hey, debate me. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, isn't that what we want? Don't you want to have the opportunity if you disagree so harshly with someone?
And some people like made him like change his kind of thought process a little bit, right? There was a couple
yeah.
kids that kind of tripped him up.
Yeah. He was like,
because he's not right
He's
about
not
everything.
right about
like,
everything.
no one is.
yeah, nobody's
That's the
perfect.
fucking point. Like,
No, but nobody deserves that, man.
But that's the whole reason he did these things. He went like he didn't do it just to be like he didn't just go online or go on a stream and just talk shit. All he did was go to fucking colleges and talk to kids who fucking really are the ones you should be fucking talking to. Everyone's like, oh, you're cherry picking the kids.
Yeah.
These are the people who vote.
yeah. And guess what? They're the next generation.
Wait, these are the people that still care. And that's what we always talk about. It's like nobody fucking cares. These kids care. That's when we made fun of these people, you know, like they didn't know what they were talking about, like Free Palestine and all that shit. They cared though. Like, and that's they cared enough.
No,
and
right.
These are the people that if anything's ever going to change, they're the ones that are going to change it.
And these are also the kids who are being not for nothing,
Indoctrinated.
completely indoctrinated by this crazy ideology that's in academia. There is no middle ground in academia. There's not, and there is no right at all.
No.
It's all far left woke shit.
It is.
And they're paying for this,
Right.
which is even crazier. They're getting put into debt over it. So that's why he was like, all right, well, there is nobody else. Like, there is no balance. So I'll be the balance.
Right.
And I'll fucking debate these issues with these kids. Because a lot of these kids, you know, and some of them kind of agreed with him and some of them didn't. But he was, like, when I tell you the amount, the dent that he made was scary to these people.
and
Well,
what-
just like
that's-
what you sent the video about, you know, him like denying certain things from certain people.
Oh.
You know what I mean? In order to,
the whole Israel.
I want to cut another 5 minutes.
I might cut it out. No, we're talking about Israel. Fuck it. We can talk about Israel.
They offered him
Israel.
money. Well, we're not gonna point a finger at anybody, but Israel offered him some money and he said no.
So there's
the
no
reasons-
this is all speculation though.
Of course,
It is.
but the reasons that like he was like no is it's kind of like
He's starting to question their fucking motives and what they're doing.
He was on Patrick Bet David talking about it.
yeah.
but he was always
Because
a critic of the dude, not Netanyahu, right?
Well, no,
always
he was
critical.
always pro-Israel.
He was pro-Israel for a long time.
And
Oh,
he
yeah?
has a lot of pro-Israel donors.
Because he's a Republican. Like
Right,
most
yeah.
Republicans
Most are, yeah.
Most of them
historically
are,
have been pro-Israel.
right, like blindly pro-Israel.
Yeah.
And
Which is a problem.
And he, being the guy that he was, started speaking on what he's seeing, which was against. It wasn't pro-Israel anymore. You know, you can't do that. And you know, he started to question things, and you know, that's where these accusations are coming from.
Yeah, it's where
with
these
Israel.
conspiracy theories come
Right.
from. You know what I mean?
But you can't be mad at the dude because he's just being honest of what he's seeing.
some of it makes sense. It's like he didn't waste his time with older people. So I'm not gonna change a 50-year-old
Well,
man's mind.
because there would be a lot of older people who would come to those events and debate him.
Yeah,
You
I've watched a good amount.
But
Like I
what
I
they
was
were-
surprised about. But
They were fucking weird. They were weirdo boomers who were just completely out of their fucking mind.
Yep.
And it kind of proved the point.
Yeah.
His point. He's like, dude, you're fucking out of your goddamn mind. What are you talking about? The one dude's like, I'll fight you right now.
Yeah.
This
I
old
saw-
man,
I saw that.
he's like, get down here. Like, we'll fight like men.
It's like, what is that going to?
What are you
What is that
talking
gonna,
about,
like,
dude?
What is that going to help, bro?
And he even said, he's like, first of all, I'm 31 years old. You're in your 60s. I'm gonna fucking wipe the floor with you. You know, which who knows? This dude could be the baddest fucking 60-year-old.
Right, but probably not.
Probably not. The way he was acting, definitely not.
Exactly.
But it's like, so he's like, this is my point. He's like, these people can't sit here and come with logical thoughts with me and have a civilized debate, so they go to violence.
Yeah.
That's your move.
And
And the
that-
guy sat there like, fuck.
Yeah, you can't
I mean,
argue with it.
Like, how do you defend that?
He's now. I mean, unfortunately, what you just said is it couldn't be more true of what happened to him.
Yeah.
It's like that's like the epitome of I can't debate with you because
So I'm gonna shut
I'm
it down.
leading with my feelings and you have facts and I don't like that you have facts. So I'm going to get so mad that the only way I can shut you down is by violence.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, I mean, it couldn't get no worse than what happened to him.
And then the aftermath of all these people who support the left coming out and saying these horrific fucking things about a man who just fucking died.
Dude.
is now like all you're really doing is you're solidifying that there won't be a Democrat fucking president for the next fucking like 20 fucking years.
Serious.
You are digging this hole so
my God.
fucking deep because honestly, it's not. You don't need to worry about the left or the right. You need to worry about the moderates. The moderates are what swung this fucking election.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
The moderates were what swung
ones that
the
were
election
on the fence.
Yep, for Biden.
In the middle.
Because they were like, dude, fucking Trump's fucking up. Like this dude didn't fucking do shit. COVID fucking happened, all that bullshit like that. The moderates were what swung it. Every single fucking election comes down to the moderates.
Yeah.
You think a moderate's going to be on board with this shit?
No. Of course not.
No. The moderates are distancing themselves so far away from you.
But they're also, like the far right. Like the moderates have to be disagreeing with those far right people using this too.
They do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. I'm
Yes.
a moderate. I
So
fucking
do
do.
I.
You have to be like, look what they did. Like, it's so fucking weird. It's the extreme sides,
And
that shit is killing our democracy.
And that's what leads into like one of the things I wanted to talk about, which is the stupidity of people on both sides and still not understanding that the shit that you see, if it's not coming from a neutral news source and it's either left or right,
There's an agenda.
don't you know what you're seeing
Always.
is not real? Don't you know that it's made to look real and it's slanted to make you continue to think what they want you to think about this person, place, or thing? They're leading you to continue to hate the other side because that's how they fucking keep control, you morons. It's the continuous divisive rhetoric and, I guess, influence of thought that is going to keep them in control. The two-party system is the easiest way to control a bunch of people. Once we realize on both sides that if you're looking at something that's from a right-leaning news source or left-leaning, that it's not real, or you need to go, maybe it's not real, but it's twisted, and you need to go do your own research before you come up with these fucking opinions and start spewing them all over the place because they see that and they're like, yes, we did it again.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. It's the same playbook. And like, I hate that we
keep falling for
we're
it.
able to get emotionally charged to the point where we forget that that's what happens. And this old ass playbook that's not even smart, we keep falling for it.
Keep falling for it.
Bro, I want to read this. I put up this tweet about this a few days ago. And I feel like it's very, very, very fitting to what's happening now. All right, so this was, how long ago was this? This was on the 11th, the day after it happened. A new gross, disturbing precedent has just been set. We're now at a point where we're killing people for having differing beliefs, not beliefs that were incendiary or violent. Is this America or a third world country? Aren't we supposed to be the nation of free speech, the country where healthy debate is welcomed, the country that allows for difference of opinion? Regardless of your political stance, this is not the way. I didn't agree or like some of what he said and represented, some I did. However, even if I agreed with nothing he said, the last thing I'd want is for him or anyone else I disagreed with to be eviscerated in front of their family and thousands of people. That's weak, pussy, coward shit. There are people deserving of this, but Charlie Kirk wasn't one of them. For the people celebrating this, do you think you're better than whatever you thought he was? No, you're worse. Vermin, actually. You're also not the sharpest knife in the drawer because can you not see that's what they want? They want to rile the mouth breathers up to do the thing that requires the least amount of critical thinking, which is getting enraged and showing your hate for the other side. They're using you to continue the division and you're eagerly participating in it, doing all the insulting and yelling, not realizing that you're literally a game piece, nothing more. I don't know what the fallout will be from this. I don't see how it's positive, though. What I do see is if we're going in a direction of not being able to engage in healthy, passionate, yet respectful debate without fear of being unalived for it, America as we know it will also expire. If these types of totally unprovoked, senseless murders aren't dealt with in the most brutal way, this will continue. Examples need to be made. This new precedence that's trying to be established needs to be immediately eradicated with swift, extreme justice. Heinous acts require heinous consequences. At the end of the day, there are 2 newly fatherless children, a wife who will be living in a personal hell for the foreseeable future, an extended family that is torn apart, friends, employees, and business partners that are devastated. The worst part is his public gruesome assassination will live forever online, and all the aforementioned will continually see it. Prayers and love to his family and friends. That being said, there's a couple more points I want to hit on this real quick. In terms of why I took this so hard when I saw this is because I see myself as a person who might be doing that in the future. I had this thing, I don't know if I ever told you guys, but it was some years ago, and me being in true Kenny fashion, started it and didn't finish it. But I started this. It was like when all the shootings and the police shit were happening, where a lot of black kids people getting killed and shot and whatever. I wanted to have this roundtable discussion about race relations. I wanted people of all backgrounds to come together. I don't care if you're racist, if you're not. And I wanted us all to be able to talk. And the goal was to hear everybody out. And I feel like what could actually change the world is if we're all able to talk and be really honest, like how they call it, a safe place, but really have a safe space. Like if you have hateful thoughts, say them. I want to hear them, but I also want to know why you think that. And then once we get to the root of it, I felt like we can all educate each other and see how much shit we have in common. And then once we do that, and if these talks start going all over the place, we can really start to unite. And that's my goal for this thing. And so why this shit shook me to the core is because I'm like, damn, I kind of want to do what he's doing. I live in America where I feel like I should be safe to do that. Not trying to hurt anybody, trying to bring people together, which is what he was doing. Now he had his beliefs about it, about how to do that. And like we all said, it's okay to even hate what he's saying. It's okay to disagree with it. But to have fear of being murdered like that just for talking about what you believe in and welcoming debate, I don't understand where we go from here. I really don't. I don't know how this doesn't continue. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't continue because I don't see this country being what it is if this continues. And I also don't. I hate the fact that as black people, seeing because not all, seeing some of the black people that have been celebrating this is like, do you not remember 50, 60 years ago? We used to get killed in the streets like it was a regular Tuesday, and it wasn't even for our beliefs. It was just because we breathe air, because we exist. So how the fuck are you celebrating something that used to happen to us for much less? Do you not remember? Our memories that fucking short? So I thought we had graduated as a country and as a people past killing people for just existing, for their political beliefs, let alone just existing. And that made me happy. I'm like, damn, all right, America, we're making progress. And to see this shit happen and see, especially everybody who's doing the celebration of his is garbage. But to see black people do it is fucking stupid and it's embarrassing.
Stand for nothing.
It's right.
At this point, if you're gonna celebrate that and be mad about that, you stand for nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. And the last point was okay. Yes. Sorry. I'm trying to.
That's why you took notes. These glasses. I don't know why it's so hot down here, but
I want to talk, and I wish we had millions of fucking viewers, because I wish every black person could hear this shit, dude. As black people, I need to know who can call us out on our bullshit, because white people can't do it, because anybody that speaks anything that we don't want to hear or that's negative but truthful about our culture, they're racist. Any non-black person, right? But if black people do it, oh, you're an Uncle Tom, or you're a coon.
Which is even more ironic, because because Uncle Tom in the actual book was the hero.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I
don't even know where that comes from.
So it comes from the book, right?
Okay.
And which is even crazier is that somehow, like, the white supremacist movement back then turned Uncle Tom into a sympathizer, which if you actually read the book, he's not. He's one who saved the slaves.
Oh shit. Which
is even crazier. That's a whole crazy other fucking point.
So more stupidity on stupidity.
Which is it's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Because you're actually telling it, you're using it wrong, bro.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry.
But this is
read the book.
My problem is, once again, I understand where the stupidity comes from. I do. I understand where we come from and how we were treated for hundreds of years and how that shit gets passed down. I get that can be your knee-jerk reaction, but at what point, as fucking adults and being so far removed from that shit, do we say, yeah, that triggers me, but... Because I still get triggered when I hear certain shit. Some of the shit Charlie Kirk said, right? Because it's just, I think it's in me, and it's always going to be in me as a black person and growing up the way I did and having the experiences I did. I'm going to hear certain things and be like, ah.
It's natural to defend your tribe.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
It's human.
But thank God I have the, I don't know, I guess wisdom and wherewithal at this point to say, hold on, let me look at that entire debate or clip before I react to that. And see if that's really what he's saying. Because if I go and say we're having a conversation, right? And this is how simple this is for anybody who doesn't understand the fucking clipping shit out of context. Here's how easy this shit can happen. If we're in a conversation, I say, fuck all white people that are racist, right? But you remove that are racist part and start clipping that shit up, what am I going to look like? It's that simple. It's that simple. That's what they do. It doesn't take a lot. Guys, that's what happens. And that's what they're doing with this guy, with almost everything. And you guys you're taking the bait again.
Yeah, and you just look stupid.
You're right. You look like an idiot.
Yeah.
And it just, bro, back to my last point is just us being, we have to be able, no thing can improve unless you have people willing to call out the bullshit that's happening. As black people, if we want to advance, if we want to be better, if we want to climb up the socioeconomic ladder, if we want to be viewed as equal, whatever it is, we can't let our fucking emotions overrule our knowing of what's right. If somebody is saying,
our
yo,
morality.
Yeah, our morality. If a white dude says, yo, you guys, like, your music for a lot of part promotes terrible things. Most black people that are killed by another black person. You guys don't really promote, you don't really hear promoting fathers being in the home and the nuclear family, being, put on the pedestal as it should. All these things. Your culture is not really like staying with one. It's fuck these hoes, get money. And then for the women, it's like, I don't need no nigga. Like, that's all true.
Yeah, and
it's real. Like, let's fucking address the fucking problem instead of getting in our fucking feelings and yelling to the other person, the other black person, and saying, "Oh yeah, did you hear? They said they're racist," and we're still fucked up. Years and years and years, we're still in the same fucking situation. So if nobody can call us out, we can never improve. You can't improve if you don't point out mistakes or wrongdoings and say, we got to address that. I don't like that Scott said that, but he's fucking right. Oh, I don't like that Kenny said it. But we need to ask, instead of when the emotional trigger happens, let it hit you and then say, hold on before I react. Are they right though? That's all I'm asking. That's all I got to say right now. Thanks for letting me do that. It's been days, bro.
Run it.
Will's gonna have to put that in parts.
I know, yeah. Please, because
Whenever Kenny says real quick, it's just not real quick.
it's not.
Another thing, which I'm actually gonna do right now because I said that whole thing about the Uncle Tom thing. I've never read I didn't read the book, and I'm fucking like, yo, read the book. So I'm gonna fucking take my own fucking advice, right? But this is a huge tool that I use all the time is ChatGPT. I use it all the time now because I can look up like, all right, let's see, was Uncle Tom in the book the hero? Let's look it up because I'm taking my own motherfucking advice.
All right,
yes.
do you want another beer?
Yes.
All right.
I'll read it right. Yes. In Harriet Beecher Stowe's 1852 novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin, Uncle Tom is the central heroic figure. And it goes on to fucking explain why. But, like, I remember someone, like, said, they were talking about the whole thing, how people, like, how the black community uses Uncle Tom as, like, a disparaging thing, while it's super ironic because he was the hero. I've heard that several times. And I was like, dude,
I've
that's
never heard
fucking,
that.
yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, we
But it was, I remember they were saying, they're like, they used this, they knew that a lot of the, and this is also coming from someone who said this, so I don't even know if that's true or not, but it makes sense. I'm good. They used this, so like the Ku Klux Klan and like all these white supremacy groups, they knew that most of these black people couldn't read. So they wouldn't read the book. So they spun it, the guy in the book, because he was the hero and it looked good for them. So they spun it to make it seem like he was not the hero. Like he was like the guy who he was the guy who like pretty much like turned the slaves in.
Right.
He was a white sympathizer because they knew that these guys, a lot of these people can read. And this is also, I'm getting this from somebody else explaining it, but that was kind of like their theory of it, or like what they figured out. And I'm like, that makes perfect sense.
It does.
You know?
That's so
because you're taking a hero from that age,
right,
and turning him into a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it's still being used today.
Still, bro. Like, I'm gonna try to level with some of the people, because I had a couple conversations with some friends, only a couple, because I didn't engage with a lot because I know how I can get, and I know because I used to be that way, and it usually doesn't go well. But somebody approached me, and I said, okay. And it's a good friend of mine, happens to be black, and we've talked about these things, but our love for each other supersedes all this shit, as it always should.
Always should.
And, she said some things, and I understood it, because she was saying how, because I had to look it up. She was telling me how he was saying about Ketanji Brown Jackson, about how, like, her, Michelle Obama, and I think it was Joy Reid.
Joy Reid, yeah.
Like, and it sounded terrible. And I watched the whole thing. I watched it's like a 3 or 4 minute clip because I wanted to see all of it. He was saying how they didn't have the brain
capacity.
I'm like, see, that's where it starts to sound racist, when you say you don't know this for a fact, and you're saying they don't have the brain processing power to be in this position. And that's going to rile people up, because that's been a racist premise. Yeah. As black people are inherently, our brains are smaller. We can't be as smart as other people because we're just dumber. We can't even be smarter if we tried, because we don't have the brain capacity to do so. Yeah. That's been a thing that's been pushed forever, right? So he says it. Now, I watched the whole thing, and I said, okay, he's talking about them. He didn't say all, but being honest, as a black person, even though I watched it, he explained that he thinks it's them, not all black women. It still sounds bad. I'm like, okay, he's saying because he thinks they're DEI hires. He believes that.
It's affirmative action. It's talking about
affirmative action. Yeah. Right. That's what it was. Affirmative action.
Because they bragged, not bragged, but they came out and were like, the only reason I'm here where I'm at right now is because of affirmative action.
And he was calling that out. Like, don't you understand that's worse?
Yeah.
Like, why are you bragging that you were basically a sympathy hire? And it is dumb to do that. I agreed with the point he was making. It's like, I hear you. I get what you're saying. That's embarrassing, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be.
Yeah, but weren't they saying it because of it, like, it almost as a positive thing? Like, without affirmative action, would they have the chance?
But that's exactly what they're saying, right?
They
But
weren't
but why
explaining it right.
why should you get that chance unless you're qualified?
The same reason fucking dumbass McMahon is in charge of the Department of Education. It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
No, I'm not. No, but that's the whole point. Is like, but that was the one thing that he really spoke upon was meritocracy.
That was his.
That was like his biggest
Yeah,
thing.
but how come he never criticized any fucking these idiots that were appointed to these places?
Oh, he does.
Where?
He does. He has.
How come that's never
a million
fucking
times
highlighted?
Because it's not highlighted.
But you know why it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but
they
and then
don't
he was
wanna-
like, if I see a black pilot, I'm gonna ask myself if he's fucking
and
qualified.
I watched him
so
explain that.
what did he explain?
He was so
Because if I see any pilot, I'm hoping they're
right.
But no, it's because of the one, I forget what company it was, that did an entire push for black and female pilots.
to be like 40% of the.
it was like a quota. They had
So
to
they were
hit.
like graded on a curve type of shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So
See?
Yeah.
and
You
that
see,
was-
you
that
scared
was-
now?
Yeah.
That was
That's
his
fucking
That was
weird.
his point. It's
Yeah.
like, listen, because I watched him debate. You probably saw this one, the one where he was debating the older black dude. Did you see that one?
Yes. Yep.
And that's what they would start talking about because he was the pilot, and he was like, well, when you see DEI, and there's been studies done on companies that have employed this policy, there's always been a relaxing of standards to meet a certain racial quota. He's like, if you're going to go from 6% of a group, and you and there's this rule saying you have to have 40%. How are you going to get there without relaxing standards, especially if you need to get there quick? There's going to be some relaxing of standards, which makes sense. Of course, they're not playing that part. They're just playing the part because, listen, once again, we got to be honest. How many black pilots are there? Probably. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I've never seen one.
I've never taken a flight with a black pilot.
So we can all say,
It's probably why I'm still alive. Leave it in.
I'm definitely leaving it in.
leave it in. But
No, but
we would assume that there's a small percentage of pilots that are black. And if you see one and you know and believe that DEI works this way, he's like, listen, I'm going to
Question it.
question it because I know this if DEI didn't exist, he probably wouldn't have said. Now maybe he would, I don't know. But I don't think from what I've seen he would think that. If DEI didn't exist, if we never heard of it and he saw a black pilot, I highly doubt he would say that.
He wouldn't be worried about it because he knows that guy got there because he fucking worked his ass off and became a pilot.
Right.
That's the whole point. What he's trying to, he's like, I don't want to have, when I get on a plane, I don't want to, when I see a black pilot, I don't want to feel this way. But I do feel this way because of this program, not because he's black, but because of this program. That was his whole point.
Right.
But that's what we're talking about with the context of everything.
That's the spinoff on everything.
They just take everything like, look,
Look what he did. Look what he
watch this 5-second clip.
Right.
See, you know everything you need to know now.
Right. They're never going to clip the part where he's explaining it.
No.
Because that helps the people watching it say, oh, wait, maybe he's not hateful. Maybe I shouldn't hate him.
No,
That's
you're being told to
You
hate
got to
him.
continue the divisive. They have to push.
The one of the weirdest things about him, I always think this about any conservative, is the hard Christianity push. Like the biblical God's perfect law and all that shit that he was talking.
Yeah.
That shit makes me weird as fuck about you. I don't know why.
I was about to ask you why.
It's just like, I guess it's my logical brain. Like I want to believe that there's something else going on besides this life. But I highly doubt that there was a man who came back to life after 3 days.
Right. You
know
have
what
your
I'm saying?
beliefs on it. Right.
Exactly. So like the whole faith part, when you're so strong about that, it just, like, I love Stephen Colbert. Love him. Right? Love him to death.
He's a good.
Jesus.
Keeping it.
No. Like, no. But
go ahead.
he's a devout Catholic, right?
Yeah,
Super religious, blah, blah, blah. And also loves Lord of the Rings. Now that's fantasy, right?
Keeping that. Sure.
But that's fantasy, right? But it's all about wizards and, fucking devilish shit. Like, that it's a contradiction in itself. I understand that it's fiction. But you believe that that's fiction, but you believe this dude fucking came back to life after 3 days.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
and
I get it.
It's fun to believe in these fantasies, but
Right.
it's like it makes me feel weird whenever somebody's so hardcore about any kind of religion.
But
It makes me feel weird about you.
So the one thing like I said, I've watched countless hours of his debates, and someone actually, this one girl came up, and she obviously she was definitely an outcast type of person. You know what I mean? Had crazy makeup on, was overweight.
Yeah.
And people were starting the crowd was starting to kind of get on her a little bit. He's like, hey,
Yeah.
he's
Leave
like,
her alone.
Yep.
he's like, be respectful and let her say what she has to say. And he was like, she's like, okay, and she starts. I actually have the clip if you want it because I saved a bunch of fucking clips.
Yeah.
She pretty much came up there and was like, hey, the one thing I have a problem with, she's like, do you think, pretty much is like, I have a problem with you using your religion as a way to make laws.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And he's like, yes, my all of my beliefs are rooted in religion, but I don't use them, I don't really use the religion aspect of it. He's like, I try to make it like a real world type of, and apply that to real world laws we already have. Okay. So I'm deep down, he's like, I'm a Christian, so I believe these things. But at the same time, I also understand that not everybody is Christian. So, and it has to apply somehow.
Right.
And it still has to apply to some type of morality in some kind of way. Right. And that's what he always went back to, was the morality of it all.
Yeah.
With the laws that we have now. Especially when it came to abortion. He tried to keep the religious side out of it and just use morality in general as his argument, rather than using the religion. Be like, God says that abortion's bad. Right. No, he's like, what laws do we have in place right now that are based in morality that I can apply this to? Yeah. And he was very respectful with her, and even said at the end, which was I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me cringy, cringy, because at the end he was like, I hope you can find your way back to Jesus Christ and have him be your Lord and Savior shit. I don't like that shit.
Right.
But that's also his, dude, if he wants to fucking be like, hey man, we love you no matter what type of thing, that's cool. That's a cool thing. He wasn't saying it like you need to do this or you're going to go to hell.
Right.
He was being like, hey man,
I get it, but
we're not out here trying to hate you. So this happened happened again with he had a debate with a gay kid.
Okay, the young looking real young
Yeah.
gay kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you. Yep.
And he was like,
super respectful.
Yeah. He actually defended this one crazy fucking Christian got up and was like, how do you fucking defend these people and be a Christian? He's like, why does what happens in the bedroom? Why are you so concerned about what these people do in the bedroom? He's like, that's not being Christian.
It's not very Christian like.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that's my point. Everyone made this dude out to be a piece of shit. He was a hardcore Christian. He was a hardcore Christian, but the type of hardcore Christian we want.
Right.
That's the type of Christian you want to be around.
Yes.
Not someone who's judging you all the time or telling you you need to, you're fucking up, you're a fucking sinner, this and that. He's like, we all sin. He's like, I hire homosexuals. I don't care because that's not my main concern with that person.
You know what it is? It's merit. That's it.
Yeah.
Gay, black, whatever it is, if you can do the job the best out of all the people that I've fucking screened, you get the job.
Yeah.
And that's it. I kind of respected that he was that hardcore, Bert, because so many people claim to be something.
Oh.
And then when they get pressed, or if they're in front of a bunch of people, or they know they might not get support, they cower and they say, oh, well, not really, whatever. It's like, I respected a lot about this dude, man. I respected that he really stood on the shit that he believed. He said it and had no fear. And a lot of people, see, this is where we're fucked up too in America is, it's the text that I sent you guys earlier today about, he spoke facts about things that were hard to hear. He said it very matter-of-factly. He didn't say it soft. He didn't say it. He would just say it. And unfortunately, we're at a time where feelings seem to matter over facts. And we never get to the root of the problem to fix it. Because now we start doing what happened to Charlie Kirk. Because now we just get so mad at what he's saying that you end up killing a dude. What got solved? What's better now? Do you think because he's gone, there's no one else like him? Matt, you made more of him, you fucking idiot. Don't you understand that's what happens when you take somebody who's that loved for these whatever the reasons are, and people like are such devout followers of him, and you kill that dude, you just made a million more of him.
100%. I'm not shutting the fuck up now.
Dude,
I'm not, dude. I'm fucking sorry. I'm like, now I'm like, all right, well, fuck you. If this is the route you guys want to take, you think I'm fucking afraid of you?
right.
You think there's not that many of these fucking we can get into the fucking shooting and everything like that, but none of you motherfuckers have the balls to do this shit, and we all fucking know it. You have to be out of your fucking mind. Most of you aren't out of your fucking minds.
No, right.
And I'm not that important to take out.
Right. Right.
So I don't give a fuck now. Like that's kind of like what they were getting at. He's like, dude, now you just created a million Charlie Kirks.
This is how you
Because
radicalize
all those people who are quiet and were like, I don't want to deal with this shit. I don't want to deal with this shit. This is fucking bullshit. Now that I'm like, dude, fuck you. Now I'm fucking
now that
talk, say something stupid so I can fucking eat you up.
Yep.
Because you won't have an answer. None of your shit. If you're all the shit he was coming with was from a place of actual logic and fact.
Yeah.
And all you guys crumbled under it. Crumbled under it, dude. His Jubilee, that thing he did on Jubilee where he owned, especially that fucking dipshit chick with the fucking nose ring thing.
I know you're talking about.
She even fucking made a video. She even made a video talking about, I just debated Charlie Kirk, and she put up that whole video of him yelling at Cenk Unger and trying to pretend like he was saying Chink.
Right? Did you see that? No. So Cenk from the Young Turks. You know Cenk?
The dude's name is Cenk.
His name is CENK, but it's pronounced Cenk. And there's a clip. It's this clip that he's talking about where he's like, I don't know what happened or what he said to him, but he got fired up like I'd never seen him before. And what I
live like a capitalist every day, Cenk. That's what he said.
Yeah, I live like a capitalist every day, Cenk. And they're trying to make it seem like he's talking to an Asian person and calling him a chink. That's how bad, that's how gruesome. You know how gruesome of a human you got to be to see what just happened to this dude and to know you're making up bullshit and putting it out. Like,
but is it us?
What do you mean?
Making up these bullshit memes and fucking putting them out?
What do you mean?
Like cutting shit up. Like, I don't know. Is it like, is it actual people like doing this shit? Like, like I feel like these little things, they're so simple. Like remember I sent you that simple meme shit?
Yeah.
They have millions and millions and millions of views. It's like, how did this stupid fucking clip get 3 million views so fast?
It's because people's attention span and actual like willingness to do any research is amazing.
It's low.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it. I don't fucking. That's why I said I was like, all this hateful shit that's coming. Was he like that? Because I know you guys watch it, and I'm not gonna watch it.
Right.
So I'm like, was he like that? And it's you know.
And see, here's the thing. This is how I believe people should be. Like you said, you're not going to watch it, right? Mm-hmm. Anyone that's not going to watch it should be quiet.
Shut the fuck up. I haven't said shit.
No, I'm not saying you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, shut the fuck up.
Right. You haven't said anything.
You don't know.
You're not out here spewing shit. It's like, listen, if you know you're not going to watch it and really do the real research about who this man was.
Shut up.
Yeah, but even still, like you didn't watch any of the stuff, right? Like obviously me and him did, right? Yeah. And the whole time, all you're doing is asking us questions.
Yes.
You're not being like, no, but he said this.
Why is that so hard for people?
You're just like, all right,
so crazy,
didn't he say something about, because you heard that.
Right.
You heard it. Like, didn't he say something about this?
A lot of
and I'm like, whoa,
terrible things
I
are
can
coming
show you
out
right now.
by this person that's, I mean, like,
question. Ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions.
No.
Like, what do we live in America for if we can't do this?
Or get them answered yourself. Do the fucking work. If you're gonna have such a public opinion about it, like putting shit out on Facebook or whatever the fuck, do your fucking research.
Yeah,
such a public
You can
opinion.
still not agree with it, but come up with something better.
Yeah, that flagrant, loud ignorance you're the worst type of person. Worst type of person.
It's weird that we're at that
spewing this point. Shit. You're getting emotion, like angry and wrong. Like you don't even know, and you're putting it out there. Everybody, fuck this. Like I saw a few things on like Facebook from a couple people. I saw. I'm like, I was this close to reacting and responding to it. I'm like,
you can't.
Here's where because I was talking to my daughter about this, because my daughter, she hangs out with a couple super left libs, and I met a couple of her friends, and I was like, So I picked her up from work last week, and I was like, we're going to be in this car for a while because we got to have a conversation. Because I already knew where she was with it. And she's so smart. I love her. She's so smart, dude. I'm so thankful. And she's able to, she's not radicalized, you know what I mean, to the left or right. And she told me her viewpoint of him. She's like, well, I've seen something about him saying, if it was on the Jubilee thing too, it was a girl that said, I think it was like, if your daughter got raped, if she was 10 years old and she got raped and she was pregnant, would you make her go through and have the baby? He's so pro-life. He was like, he's like, yeah. And because he feels like more than anything, and this is where people disagree, and this is okay. You can disagree with this. He basically, if I remember right, I don't know if you saw this part, but if correct me if I'm wrong.
The chick starts freaking the fuck out, screaming.
I know, which doesn't help anything.
No, it's like, dude, you already lost.
You're losing credibility when you approach like that.
Yeah.
So it's hard to take you serious when you approach like that. But his basic stance is the child that's not a child yet, but there's an interest for that child to be brought to life, regardless of how it comes about, right? And her point was more so, you're going to make a child suffer and have that kid and whatnot. And that was where my daughter was like, she was like, I think that's so gross, it almost makes me feel like I don't care what happens to him. I said, okay, I hear what you're saying. So I started to show her. We sat in the car and watched like 45 minutes, like a compilation of him debate. I was like, have you watched any of his debates? Like, have you seen anything other than clips? She's like, no. I said, of course. So I showed her. I was like, how do you feel? She's like, I still hate the abortion thing. She's like, but I didn't know he was that nice and respectful to the people that he disagreed with. She's like, I didn't know, like, excuse me. And she was like, it does make me feel differently about him. I was like, do you see?
Still a human being.
Because I'm trying to show her, dude, because we can make an argument that college campuses couldn't be a more important place, because who's about to be the closest to running the world? College kids. They're going to have the jobs. They're going to be in the positions. They're going to be running these companies, being politicians. They're the closest ones that are going to be making laws and legislation and shit. So she's at age, she's 20, and I wanted to, my goal was to get her to understand exactly what I was just saying to you guys, which is, if you're looking on the left or the right and you're not in the middle, you're going to be swayed. Nothing you see is fully factual.
Exactly.
I said, you have to understand that. You got to check everything, whether right or left. I said, you have to look and do the research, whether you want to do it or not. I said, if you're not going to do the research, keep your opinions to yourself. And matter of fact, you really shouldn't even form an opinion, because if you're forming something that's off of news that's slanted, and she was like, I understand. But it's like, dude, this is life altering, country altering shit. Like, you have to know that these two parties are made to be divided. People do not understand the importance. They don't understand that we're being controlled. I think people still don't understand that shit.
They don't get it.
I'm like, wow, you guys don't see that you're being used. Like, oh, you getting riled up and saying, oh, it's right. The right's a piece of shit. The left is a piece of shit. It's like, it just doesn't end good.
No, it never does.
It doesn't end good. Like, I want to believe, because we live here, have kids, I want to believe that something's going to happen where, like, we can all get it together. But history doesn't say that. History says the greatest empires ever all fall. They don't last forever. And I don't know.
We have a lot of the markers of ones that's about to fail.
So many. And I don't know.
A lot of the markers.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. How do you guys feel about this? About when something happens to a person like Charlie Kirk, right? Something happens to a person like this poor fucking girl. Irina is the one from
Just
Ukraine.
sitting on the train.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because I'm going to tell you how I feel. What do you think the punishment should be for people that do that type of thing? I'm going to tell you mine. It's very hardcore.
I have a very weird thing with capital punishment. I used to be all about it.
I think you told me.
You told us. Yeah. You told us.
I used to be all about it, and then I started realizing it's who is enforcing this capital punishment. It's the government. I don't think a government who tells you that you can't do things should be able to do things in the name of justice. Because, and I remember having this conversation with somebody and being like, how does this? I'm like, why is this making so much sense? It's because you're giving that power to the government.
Right. Fair.
And fuck the government. Fuck them.
Yeah.
All the way off.
Because like, how do you cut it off at a certain point?
The government has done nothing to you our entire lives except lie and manipulate.
Yeah.
Lie and manipulate. Lie and manipulate. These people don't help you. They give you the fucking illusion that they fucking care about you.
Right.
When really all they fucking do is tax the fucking shit out of the fucking work that you fucking do and spend that money frivolously with you completely out of mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
No infrastructure.
No.
Not easier for you to get to work.
You know, I agree.
So really, what you're doing, and this is the problem, and I understand the want for vengeance. Like, I totally fucking get it.
The anger, yeah.
The anger.
Because I feel like it would drop the rate of violent fucking crimes to like fucking single digit percentages.
I don't think I don't think it would at all.
Okay, so if I believe if they caught the murderer of the
Tyler.
girl and Charlie Kirk, right?
Which who knows if that's actually him or not.
Right, and now I know that's a huge issue.
There are so many holes in that fucking story. Holy
what, the Charlie Kirk one?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Dude, these people really think we're fucking retarded.
They do.
They forget. They
Yeah.
forget that the world's being filmed.
Right.
I think they forget.
Everywhere.
Like that was one of the best things. I think I sent it to you guys. The Jon Stewart clip where he's like Trump is a snake oil salesman, right?
Yeah.
And he lies so much to get these sales, but he forgets that everything is being recorded.
Yeah.
Like that fucking conversation he had about his uncle like talking to fucking Ted Kaczynski.
He's got fucking 10
at
degrees.
the wrong college.
He's got 10 degrees and shit.
How insane was that?
But everything's insane,
I
dude.
know,
I never.
it is.
My name's Bert, and I voted for Harris. Sorry. Anyway, and it sucks to admit it, but it's true. But we're not getting any. We didn't get anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like changing over to fucking this fucking idiot, like him being so fucking like forgetting that he hired Jerome Powell.
Yeah.
Saying
He might
that,
have a touch of.
dude, you treat him the same
know.
way you treated Biden.
I'm
he
100%
doesn't
with
shit
it.
himself, but he shits himself on it, like out his mouth all the fucking
Verbally,
time.
yeah. And that's always been his weakest point is he does that. He's been doing that forever. And it is getting worse now. You're like, that Ted Kaczynski, his uncle MIT, I was like, when the dude pointed, I'm like, bro. But getting back to
It's ridiculous.
I thought Ted Kaczynski did go to MIT.
But
his
said it
uncle
was
didn't, or some shit like that.
No, because he was saying it was
10
Harvard. He said he went to Harvard. I'm like, let's look it
he
up.
said MIT, but he said it was like 10 years after his uncle
died.
Either way, no matter what college, they weren't alive.
Right.
He wasn't
So-
alive.
I'll look it up later.
Here's my stance, right, on the whole public torture execution. I feel like this shouldn't be a normal thing, right? Like the video of the dude that killed the girl, where you clearly have it, right? It's clear. Now the Charlie Kirk thing, I won't say that should happen in this case because I don't know how you fully will know 100%.
You can't trust anything.
Right.
that's
I'm
come
talking
out.
about if shit is clear, there's cameras everywhere of this dude doing it, it's blood dripping off his knife. He's got thousands of maybe eyewitnesses or whatever, and you can see his face where you know 100%. Cases like that, this person should be publicly executed. I believe you should have the ability to watch it. The reason why is because that makes a fucking example. And I know there's crazy people, but everybody ain't crazy the way we think they are. Most crazy people see you getting fucking tortured like that for killing somebody, your crazy is going to fucking vanish, most of it. And you ain't going to fucking kill nobody like that.
The internet is not real life.
I don't believe it. I
got a better idea.
Okay.
So instead of having the government themselves torture them,
Firing squad with only one bullet and one of the guns, that type of shit.
Have a group that can do it or something.
The family. I think the family should be able to fucking do it. Like if you're like, dude, if that was like one of you guys or something like that, they're like, yo, you want to kill this motherfucker? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to kill this motherfucker.
Yeah. Because you got people that will. There's a whole bunch of people that are willing to do that shit to avenge a family like that. Something that gruesome happened to them. However, maybe not the government, but I feel like it should be a legal thing to happen. Because, bro, talk about relaxing of standards, relaxing of fucking prosecution in this country. Like, there's too many criminals that are allowed to just, oh, well, no, they can go free. Oh, no, well, we don't have enough. For whatever reason, like, what the fuck is going on? I don't think there's enough fear, dude. I don't think there's enough fear here for people not to break the law.
Yeah, like getting your hand cut off for stealing like another.
I like that. There's no fucking theft in those countries. Why? Because people want their fucking hands, dude. And they know that whatever they steal is not worth a life with no hand. It's very simple. Like, I believe that shit should happen, dude. I really do. I believe people, like, I know it's gruesome. I know a lot of people like, no, that's horrible. I get it. But I think if we know that that's a possibility, like, damn, if I do this to this person, I'm going to be surgically tortured. I'm not going to get a bullet to the head. No lethal injection. No fucking easy way. No. Bullet to the head is easy.
Easy way.
You feel
out.
nothing.
Yeah.
A last meal, whatever the hell you want.
Lethal injection.
Like,
and it takes years.
Yeah, and it takes years. You get to live all this time. I know it's in jail, whatever. Fuck off. You need to be fucking dismembered, bro. Like, imagine that happened to one of our family members.
Yeah.
We're just sitting on the fucking train and a maniac, a demon, goes from behind, chank, and kills her, and she dies there on the floor. I want you to be tortured as long as your body can handle it before it just gives out. That's what I probably will be the one to do it. And guess what? People will see that shit and people will say, I can't imagine going through that fucking type of pain. Oh my God, I would never want to.
Ripping your nails off, shit like that.
Yes. Like,
that's one of
law-abiding citizen type shit.
Yeah.
I don't see how people see that and not say, there's no way I want that to happen to me, and say, I don't know. I could be wrong, dude. It's just, I don't know what else we do. I don't know what else.
Because people don't.
I don't know what else.
Remember, if you kill them, they won't learn nothing. Like, that's why it's funny with that Nepal. Not funny, but that Nepal, he got his ass whooped. Like, they just beat him with sticks and shit. They ripped off all his fucking clothes and they made him walk through the river.
And what did he do?
He was fucking stealing money. He's like a treasurer, or whatever. He's embezzlement.
All right, he shouldn't be killed for that.
Public embarrassment.
I'm talking about
if you
shame. Fucking murder someone in cold blood.
No, I'm talking about that too.
Right.
There should be fucking physical pain.
Yeah, dude.
Like, you shouldn't go to Club Fed for fucking stealing the pensions of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you should be fucking beaten in the fucking street and stripped naked and fucking some real life fucking torture. That way you learn. You know what I mean? Like, how did I learn not to touch a hot stove? My mom was like, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like
Bernie Madoff should have had all the people or the families he ruined beat the shit out of him. And listen, here's why I'm at. Here's why the Charlie Kirk hit me so hard. I'm a person with harsh views. Who knows? Maybe I'll be famous. Maybe I don't want it. But who knows if the future holds something where we even get famous or whatever. And I'm going to still talk like this because I have these beliefs. And here's how I feel. Like the Bernie Madoff thing, right? I don't know if you guys ever watched anything of the specials.
I know all about that motherfucker.
Literally ruined people's
lives. Yeah. Not just rich people that had it good.
Right.
Like normal fucking job people
Bro.
that trusted him with his money fucking lost everything.
Like Scott said, the families of these people should be able to do what they want. And if he happens to make it through and he's alive, good for you.
He won't
most
do
of
it
these
again.
people
If he happens to die, oh well.
Yep.
You shouldn't have stole $50 billion of people's money. Some shit is at a level it's like, all right, bro, you might have to go for this one. Like murdering someone, that's definite. Like if you steal some money and you fuck up a little bit, you stole, it didn't have that much of an effect. Okay, you get your ass beat, get thrown in the river.
That's it.
You steal $50 billion, fuck up people's lives. People are hanging themselves because all of their life savings for 50, 60 years is gone.
His son hung himself.
Right. You fucking gotta go too.
He can't live a normal life. He's Bernie Madoff's fucking kid.
Yeah. And I feel bad for him. That's
Of
the thing.
course.
It's like, dude.
He couldn't fucking take it.
But it's like,
So
in a weird way, though, like that. What's even more fucked up, and I hate to fucking say it, you know what I mean? Because that kid fucking took his own fucking life, and really, I hate to fucking say it, but that's like the worst punishment you could fucking give somebody.
yeah.
Imagine having to be in fucking jail and your fucking
That's
son
true.
killed
You're right.
himself because of what you did.
that is because mentally you're just
Yeah.
That's the worst punishment.
You're
you can give
alive,
somebody.
but you're not alive.
Yeah, you're just fucking dead inside.
I
You
get
keep up-
that.
Now you don't care.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
it's
fair.
a bad. And I like I said, I can't believe I just fucking said it, but that's where my thoughts went. Like,
It's
dude, that's
true.
fucking worse than fucking someone beating
That's
you
worse
up.
than somebody beating you up. Exactly. Having your your son fucking kill himself.
In
because
fact, that physical
something that he
pain
did.
of getting beat up,
probably
would
wouldn't
be-
even matter. Yeah.
no, it would be an escape from the actual mental
Right.
fucking pain
Because
that you're feeling over your son.
Because it goes away.
Yeah.
As it goes
The physical
away, yeah.
pain eventually stops.
That mental
Yeah.
pain will never go.
I remember talking to I had this therapist that actually used to train with us, and I used to talk to her like every now and then. She was like, and she knew I was like when I was going through my divorce and shit like that, and she's like, "You've been in here a lot lately." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, for whatever reason, I'm like, I like getting punched in the fucking face. I'm like, and she's like, 'cause she even noticed, like, I would just stand there,
Yeah.
wouldn't hit back, just fucking walk into
Damn.
fucking people's punches. It's like, fuck it. I'm like, just fucking hit me.
That felt good. It felt
It
good.
felt good.
It was
And
like
she-
therapeutic, right?
She broke it down for me.
Almost like you're
I
alive.
can see that, dude.
Yeah.
How that
You can
was.
see how you're alive.
That's
I
never
would get
happened
punched
to
until
me,
I get
but
I would get punched as fucking many times as I could until I get really fucking pissed off, and then I'd start fucking like just unloading.
Yeah.
And all the guys I trained with, they all fucking knew what was going on, so they
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
let it happen. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But they definitely took it easy on me. But she actually like she pulled me aside and like said like kind of like broke the whole thing down for me. She's like, "There's a reason you're doing this." She was like, "And it's not healthy, but not also the worst thing in the world."
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of thing, you know.
Yeah.
She's like, she's like, physical pain is a way to escape
your mental pain.
your mental
Mental
pain.
pain. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's like, you're putting yourself through this constantly. She's like, she's like, but stop getting punched in the fucking head, dude.
Yeah. Like you're gonna start doing damage to yourself.
Yeah. She's like, you know, when you want fucking CTE, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna help either.
Right.
That's
right,
not gonna
right.
help either. But
She's like, move your fucking head. All right. She's like, train. She's like, train hard. She's like,
you
she's
were
like,
weaving when you're supposed to be bobbing.
yeah, she's like, because all the physical activity too, like if you like the exercise, she's like, that's what you really want to be doing.
Yeah.
She's like, run. She's like, do all those things that you fucking
Yeah.
do. Keep fucking at it because it's gonna like help, kind of like you get you through it. It's
the best thing.
Yeah, she's like, you
Outside of like therapy exercise,
It's
it's the best
definitely-
thing. It might be
definitely.
better.
yeah, and she was right. You know,
What do you think should happen? Oh, I know you said the families and whatnot, but we know like that'll
never happen.
never happen,
No.
right? What do you think should happen to people that do like what the dude in the train did? To like, how do you think that should get handled?
All right. So both of these guys obviously are fucking severely mentally ill.
Yeah,
Let's be fucking real. Like that dude got arrested.
well, he's in a mental hospital. He's not in jail.
Yeah, they're putting
They put him in a mental
they're
hospital.
they're seeing if he can like stand trial.
Right.
He's going to be in an institution for the rest of his life. He's not getting out.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
See-
no matter what after this. You know what I mean, if he does get
I
out,
think you should die.
if he,
You think he
Mental-
doesn't need to exist?
I think if you're that mentally ill, right? I think there's some mental illnesses that, dude, I would say this about a family member. I would hope and pray to God that none of my family members, kids or anything like that, became to that level because I would have to stand on it. I don't think, because I don't think you should be on this earth if you have the capability to do that.
Something like that.
Especially if you did it already. Like, you'll probably do that shit again.
Yeah.
And now, like, who's to say you won't try to do that shit to someone in the mental facility?
Exactly. That's how you feel about pedophiles, right? You don't need to exist.
I'm sorry if you have this thing and you feel like you're never going to do it, but there's an attraction there. Well, the track record says that shit is so strong that people have to act out on it. Pedophile, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Like,
What is that? You can't say that either?
I don't know. Pedophiles, fuck it.
But
it's true.
What else can't we fucking say?
Yeah, because I hate that shit. But I just think at some point, dude, the fucking tolerance has to fucking go. I'm sorry that you're mentally ill, but you can be mentally ill all the way up to the point where we'll help you until you take somebody's life. I'm sorry. You got to go at that point. You don't belong on the earth, dude, because you could do this shit again. If you fuck a kid,
there's no fixing you.
You're probably going to do that again. That's what
There's no
fucking
fixing
history
you.
shows. Right. Like, I don't want to pay for you being in a mental fucking institution, my tax dollars. I don't want that. I don't want you gone,
I get
dude.
that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you don't even want a
that's just
chance to rehab. Like,
no.
Why? What are we?
Can't
There
take-
is no rehab for you anymore. You don't get the opportunity to get rehabbed. This isn't like this wasn't a fucking like oops, I killed somebody by accident type of thing, like a manslaughter type of thing.
Yeah.
Where
Right.
that wasn't your intention. Your intention
That
was
I feel
to kill
totally
that girl.
different about. Right.
I mean,
Right. Like,
with zero
remorse.
remorse and zero reason.
no.
She just sat down.
Jesus.
Just sat down. Like, that's what it was. Where I'm like, that could be anybody. That could be me. That could be you. I don't give a fuck how well you're trained, fight, shoot, anything. No one can be prepared for something they can't see.
That's what I'm saying. You're
No
trusting.
one.
You're trusting
He
the
could-
world, right?
And you should be able to
At any moment, we're trusting the world. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
being behind the bar, you're trusting the
Yep.
world. You don't fucking know.
And,
you know what I mean?
And that's my point. Is like,
Yeah.
we don't live in a fucking third world country, so fucking examples need to be set. You can come to America, you can get off of work and sit on a train and not have to worry about a motherfucker ripping your neck off and you dying in cold blood for no reason.
For nothing.
You should be able to live here, not Iran or fucking anywhere else. You should be able to come here and feel safe, at least just existing. And if you're not, if that happens to you, we remind the world of why we don't fuck with that. We do really awful, gruesome things to you for people to see, to remember, in case anybody forgot, you're not coming here and that's not our fucking culture. We don't do that. Go to some fucking whatever piece of shit country if you want to behave like that. That don't happen here. We have to keep our fucking values. And I don't see any other way other than doing what I just said. Heinous fucking acts require heinous consequences.
Yeah. Just like, what is it?
Fuck these people. Imagine that happened to your family.
In the UK, right? They have
What you would do to a person, bro?
But
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing is like that's how I think it should be fucking handled.
Right. I know.
It should be the family that fucking
It
handles
should.
it.
I
It's
agree.
like,
That is
Not the
better.
government.
That's
You just
better.
don't think it's
no, that's
the government.
better. I agree. I agree because government, you start giving them that power. If they
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, hey, capital punishment is legal, all 50 states federally," that could get really disgusting. Because then they're just going to start killing people they don't even like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to get so that you're right. That's a good point. And this is why we need to be able to have discourse, guys. We need to be able to talk. Because I thought that was a great idea. Till he said, I'm like, damn, I forgot about that because I am in my emotions right now. But this is why we got to be able to come together and do this type of thing. So if you are in your emotions, because we're human,
We get the evil out.
we can get it out. And then somebody that might be a little bit
Changes your
more calm than
mind.
you
Yeah.
or thinking from a different perspective can say, hey, you know what? I see why you're saying that, but think about this side too. You might not be thinking about that. But we're getting away from that. Like,
Well, that's- yeah.
a dude just got killed for that.
look what happened.
Like,
Look at and what I keep going
Fuck,
back
man.
I keep going back to giving too much power to the fucking government because look what happened when everyone was emotional about 9/11. What did they fucking pass? Fucking Patriot Act.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that just fucking snowballed into pretty much like you have zero privacy now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Palantir
You know?
coming. Great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
And that just kept
Minority
snowballing,
Report.
kept snowballing.
Minority Report. Jesus.
So it's it's the the less fucking power these motherfuckers have,
The better.
the
Yeah,
better.
dude. Yeah. No, it's. I don't know, man. I don't have anything good, bro. I hate that I don't, because I try to be very positive and try to see like, damn, I know. I still believe that most people are good. The issue isn't most people aren't good. The issue is I believe that most good people don't want to get involved in shit. And so we stay quiet for the most part.
Yeah.
But the nutcases don't give a fuck about that. They speak up, and it gives the illusion, because they start getting traction because they're so loud and they're the only ones that are talking. People start believing like, damn, is this most people thinking like this?
Yeah.
And that's when as we've talked about, they start getting legislation and rules passed and shit because of they're the only ones speaking. So if you're the only one speaking, people are going to believe that, oh shit, maybe this is how the temperature is in the country.
Yeah.
And the problem is we gotta start speaking up, man.
Oh,
Like
and
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. And like one of the things that like I was talking to one of my friends about it, and he's like, dude, I can't believe how many people I like unfriended or fucking like, stopped following. I was like, why? Like, well, because of like the way that they reacted to Charlie Kirk. And I was like, why did you unfriend them? I'm like, don't do that. Like, that's not what he would have wanted.
Right.
I mean, he would have wanted you to
Have
talk
a
to them.
conversation.
I'm like, bring all those people back. And like, I'm not saying you have to do it online either, because I don't
No, it's the worst.
fuck online, dude. Fuck all that shit, dude. There's so much lost in translation between like when you fucking start speaking.
So you got it. The
Get in
internet
person.
is not a real place.
No.
Face to face
Face to face
is how you fucking figure
take
things
care
out.
of the people you
Have
love.
these link ups.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Call them on the fucking phone, dude.
Or that.
Have a conversation on the
yeah.
fucking phone. Do
Start a
fucking FaceTime.
mediocre podcast.
Exactly. There you go.
You know what I mean?
Mediocre podcast. You heard
A
me?
podcast.
Mediocre podcast.
Wait.
Spending too much time in Puerto Rico.
Two beers. 2 beers. Kenny's right.
2 beers podcast.
Podcast.
Podcast. It
is
sounds cooler.
It does sound cool.
Maybe we should rename it The Pouring Rain Podcast.
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 Enunciating.
Bro.
Yeah, Start having conversations with people, man. Like real conversations.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do it online. Stay the fuck off the internet for a little bit. That the day he
another
died,
issue.
the day he died, I was getting ready to go to work, and I remember we were fucking texting back and forth, and you said,
Yeah.
and I saw the video. I was like, he's fucking dead.
You were like, I need a break.
Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm taking a break. I didn't look at my fucking. I looked at my phone, but I didn't go
Yeah.
on the
Into
TikTok
anything.
and the Instagram on the
Yeah.
Facebook until the
Dude.
next day. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm taking a whole fucking day off. Because I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I got like weirdly emotional about that,
So me too, man.
and I couldn't figure it out.
But
And
that-
I knew why immediately for me.
But me was like, what happens now? Remember I was telling you, it kept me up for a little bit. Like I was like I was traveling, and I told you guys I was in Orlando Airport when this shit happened, and then you sent the confirmation, and I was like, what happens now? Like I was like, I'm supposed to, you know what I mean, be on vacation and enjoy myself, but I'm like, the world is on fire. Like what happens now? I was really fucking worried. That day was rough, dude.
Yeah,
Like
it's
there's so much.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? It's 9/10, 2025.
Yeah.
I was like, more shit happened. I don't even remember hearing about the 9/11
I
anniversary.
know. I
Like,
heard like a couple things about it.
no one even talked about it.
nobody even talked
was
about it. Like
overshadowed.
it was so fucking, and I just had this like feeling, like it was like, fuck, man.
That was
Like,
me too. I was overtaken by that too. I was like,
Yeah.
that's why that tweet I said the first thing, a new gross precedent has been set.
yeah.
Like we just reverted back 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
And if Trump hadn't turned his head, that would have been the first one. Like when he got shot at and he fucking happened to turn his head in a split second and the bullet hit his ear. Like that would have been the first, of going back 50, 60 years, if he would have got shot.
Yep.
And it's like, holy shit, we're really starting this. This isn't the first. Like they tried to do it last year. Like it's been here for a couple of years. This whole, I can't stand you, so I want to murder you. Like,
Yeah, but he's more, You ever had somebody like, you know, it's like, are you stupid or are you dumb? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you're stupid, I can't change your mind. I can't argue with you. I can't.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel like Trump is stupid. you can't, you're never going to change his mind. He's never going to fucking, he's stupid. You know what I mean?
His ego is too
dumb
big,
people
too.
have a chance.
His ego is so big, I think.
Dude,
you know what I
he's
think
the-
it is?
he's
You know
the
what I
king of
think
the world,
makes him
man.
stupid? I don't think he's stupid. I think his being so dug into how he thinks and is because he's been so successful and gotten whatever the fuck he wants forever.
Yeah.
That's what makes him stupid.
Well,
that
look-
he can't change.
Yeah,
Or
but-
he's not willing to even think another way is a better way because
And he surrounds himself with these people. Like, you ever see those fucking like round tables? Like they all start by licking his fucking asshole. It's weird. Don't you, right? First of all, I want to thank you for everything you've done for this.
You just made a really weird visual.
What?
I hate that when people say things you can't not picture it.
It's like,
He gets up. He's fucking, you know what I mean? Like he's like a rotating fucking like it's just-
rotating ass licker.
yeah, he's like rotating. He's like, use your turn, and he's like, wait a minute, let me lick your ass first before I tell you why I'm here. But it's weird. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
how much ego feeding do you need? Like,
I know.
it's fucking weird, man. And I never trusted this motherfucker, man. He's just fucking.
Still
And-
shouldn't get killed. I know you agree with
Yeah,
that.
no,
I know you agree
I
with it.
definitely-
But that's just where I'm at.
No,
going back to the
I
whole
definitely.
point, like,
I don't like him, but I don't think he should die. I think he should. You know, like,
like
But that's
I mean, he's.
that's because you're a fucking normal human being.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Not just a fucking total wackadoo.
That's
like,
where like I said, I didn't even know Charlie Kirk, and
Right.
I didn't watch any of his things. And
Yeah.
as soon as you guys, I was like, you know what I mean? Like my action wasn't like, yes,
right. You're a
you
human.
hateful motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Your heart works the way a human being's heart should work.
Yeah,
When you hear about something like that.
I don't even go back to the colleges. I keep going back to his family,
Dude,
seeing that.
me too.
It's so fucking jarring. Like,
Bro,
you know what I mean? Like, even though you just said he got shot, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck.
bro.
Because I heard it from you guys first. I didn't hear the news. You know what I mean?
Bert, I was in the fucking barber chair, right? And I just went to go on Instagram and scroll because I'm addicted. I am. I am. I'm
We all
working
are.
on it.
We all are to
I
a
know.
point.
And this is what's so weird. And this is another thing I wanted to discuss with you guys about this. I saw it. I didn't even have time. It was the first thing. As soon as I went on IG, I just saw Charlie Kirk sitting for about a second and just saw his neck get fucking blown out, him go like, and just blood pour from it. And I was like, because my mind didn't think, you don't think you're going to see anything like that ever, right? It didn't register. So I was like, the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? That looked like Charlie Kirk. I'm like, who the fuck is this AI? Like, why would somebody do that? And I scrolled and I saw it again, the next account from a different angle. And I was like, it fucked me up so bad instantly. And I couldn't move or react because I'm in a barber chair. My heart started racing. I'm like,
Because you're like, what the
like,
fuck? Is this the start of this
right? I'm
fucking
like, yo,
crazy
what
shit?
is happening? That was my
Yeah.
first thought. Like, what the fuck? Why? What? And then I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this is not good.
No.
I was like, this is so obviously this is bad for him, his family. But I was like, this is bad on a fucking like a national level, maybe global level. I said, are we doing assassinations on people because we just don't agree with them? Now, like I said in my tweet, keeping it a fucking buck. There's people that are politicians that I think that should happen to. Sorry. I do because I think there are motherfuckers that literally cause people's lives to be affected. I think like Fauci, I would feel bad for his family.
But not for him.
No,
I mean,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, dude. I think he's responsible for crimes of humanity. I think he's the reason why people died. Literally, him being responsible for it, based on how he handled and how he came out that he lied about shit and all this other shit. Like I would feel bad if I saw it. I would feel bad. I would, 'cause I'm a human.
yeah.
But I'd be more so like, bro, look what you did your whole life, bro, to people and people's families. Look what you like.
So
You
look,
know?
another thing, like remember when that fucking that United Health guy got fucking clipped?
Yeah.
by Mangione guy.
Right.
Like he was assassinated straight
Nobody
up.
felt
That was
bad.
assassination.
Straight up.
I didn't feel bad for the fucking guy
Me neither.
Yeah.
at all. I felt bad for his family. I mean, yeah, I feel bad, dude. I get it, and like because people were coming on being like, he was a father, he was this, he was that, he
Right.
was this,
You
that.
feel bad for that.
I get that. This dude didn't just have different opinions than you.
That's the thing.
It didn't matter if you
You're-
no, wait, it didn't. Your difference of opinion didn't matter to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All your claims are just getting denied.
Right.
Yeah.
There's people
And,
literally
and there's
dying.
and there's a training manual that says deny the claims. You know what I mean? Like you have to do this first.
Life-altering shit.
Make them appeal that. You know what I mean?
That's the difference than difference of opinion.
Yes.
So there is nuance.
There is. As there
but,
always
but at the
is.
same time, I still don't think that that's the fucking answer.
I don't think it's
No,
the way.
yeah.
No.
because it's
the
not, man. Because
It's not. I agree.
and
You
the
strip them
real
naked,
issue.
you beat them up. and you
Yeah.
put 'em in a
yeah.
Yo, I know.
I agree. I'm not against that.
Jim
Right.
Carrey, dude, the Riddler. He was like, if you kill him, he won't learn nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the stupid. Everybody thinks it's so stupid. It's silly. It's like that's a fucking bar.
It is. It's not. It's very profound, but it's simple.
very profound and it's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are
you
the best
kill-
things.
No, don't kill him.
Right.
If you kill him, he won't learn nothing.
It's the truth.
It's
It
the
is
truth.
Yeah.
Like,
Take him on the street, tar him and feather him. Beat him.
yeah.
Beat him the fuck up. Make him
Bro.
walk through the fucking streets. And because the government is not going to help you.
No,
The government the government takes money from these people.
the
exactly.
government's just as bad or worse.
You kidding me? The insurance lobby, dude. The insurance, between the insurance lobby, the
Pharmaceuticals,
pharmaceutical
yeah.
lobby, all these motherfuckers, they're all on the take. You
Mm-hmm.
can't trust these people to fucking do anything for you, so you gotta go out and do it yourself. Don't
right.
kill these people though.
Right.
Don't fucking kill them, but
Right.
make them pay.
Make
Make
him
them
pay.
pay, dude. That's it.
There's other ways to make people pay than fucking killing them.
Right.
And it's not that hard, bro.
Right.
It's not that
I don't
fucking
think
hard.
it solves anything.
No.
I don't think killing them solves anything.
No, it doesn't. All you really did, the only thing you did by like when fucking that dude Mangione,
Yeah.
when he fucking killed that fucking dude, all he did was make sure that all the fucking security around these people are fucking super high now.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Of
Yep.
course. Now they took their pictures down.
Yep.
You don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
Their addresses are scrubbed from the fucking internet somehow.
Yeah.
Now that's what they learned. They learned to adapt.
Yes.
Right.
You didn't learn. You know what I mean? Like,
You didn't teach
Right.
them nothing.
You didn't teach them nothing.
Right. It's a pussy, and it's a pussy way to do it. Like you gonna
Shot him in the back?
shoot somebody in the back. They don't even know what's coming. Like I said, no one learned anything. there.
Yeah.
No.
Like, and you could say, all right, well, maybe he put on notice, like the CEOs of these companies. Okay. But like you said, now they adapt because they're more than wealthy enough to be able
To adapt.
to do everything that fucking make themselves, their homes, their kids a fucking fortress.
Yeah, they didn't change their manual.
Right.
It
Right.
doesn't say, "Oh, shit, no, don't let them approve this." No, they're not doing that. They're not in the business to give you any money.
No.
Right.
Like they're in the business to take it, and it's a fucking shame because sometimes a lot of times, people really need it. You know what I mean? Healthcare in this country is fucking trash,
Yeah. It
and
really
you
is.
get, you ruin you get sick, and your life is
Thank
fucked.
Obama for that one.
You can't fucking.
It's the truth, man.
It's kind of true. Yeah.
Obamacare fucked up, dude. The Obamacare was a fucking handout.
You get fined
to
if you
insurance.
if you don't get insurance. It's crazy.
You made it
How
so
insane
easy
is that?
It's
in the guise of we're helping everybody.
yeah,
Right.
but it should be
Right.
free. It should be free. We're wealthy enough to make it free. Like it should. You shouldn't
We
have
really
your
are.
lives ruined.
I don't think so.
because
This
You're
is-
fucking.
No, I get it. But, this is my whole thing. I don't think it should be free. I'm sorry. Like healthcare isn't a right.
You got to work. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
That's my point. Like,
Yeah.
but it should be affordable. That's it, man. It should be fucking affordable. The market, like everyone's like, oh, well, it's the market. It's not the fucking market.
It's not the fucking
It's not the market. It's not the fuck. This isn't a free market.
No, tons of countries have figured it out that are fucking way.
This is being manipulated.
Yes.
This is not the
It's
market.
so like I don't
scumbags.
understand. This is where I don't understand the benefits of it. Like I understand it's money, it's greed, and all that shit, but I don't understand how a country gets ahead by making this shit unaffordable to the, you know what I mean, to the.
Well,
to the
you do
regular
know
person.
that money and greed is just enough, though.
What? Oh yeah, that's plenty of reason. But I'm just saying.
They think that's just it.
But yeah, you're right. You're right. It's always simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
just-
It's
So
like
the
Die
only-
Hard with a Vengeance. It's like, fuck. We didn't just follow the money. It's that fucking basic.
So
It's
there's
just follow the
the
money.
problem is with especially with socialized healthcare. Like if you see these countries, it's not good.
right. The health. Right.
It's not like we actually like that is the problem with it all.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that we also like are the ones who come up with like 90% of the like procedures and the drugs and all the cures and shit like that.
Yeah.
We're actually the ones who do that because we have so much fucking money getting dumped into it all the time.
Right.
And the research and shit like that.
Yeah.
That being said, again, why is it but we also take like these companies and especially like the pharmaceutical companies and stuff and all like the innovators take full advantage of this and ass rape us because of it. Yeah,
Headphones fell out.
So there's got to be some kind of balance here.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Balance.
Which nobody wants,
Right.
or except for the fucking people who are getting fucking killed
Yeah.
from the fucking insurance companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. They're getting
There
fucking.
needs to be some kind of balance where these insurance companies can't just blanket fucking deny people.
Dude.
But the law is when the law works for you, or the politicians or the lawmakers basically work for you.
Yep.
There's not like the food industry is also lobbyists, right? like
God.
they're the ones making you sick,
God,
and
dude.
you're fucking. It's
They're
a,
all
like a
embed-
circle.
It's
like a
because
circle.
it is. They're all in bed together with each other.
No, like I said, you both been to Europe, right? And food didn't
Yeah.
make you feel like shit,
Right.
You had probably had the same shit. You had pastas, you had bread,
Yep.
you had, you know what I mean? You had pork, you had
unbelievable.
fucking ham. You're like, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Why is it here? It's like, ugh. Like, why does it make you feel like shit?
Because it's filled with garbage.
Yes, and it's legal. In these countries, they fucking ban these fucking things, but it's legal. It's cheap. And it drives their profits up. It's like shit is pinned against each other, and it fucking sucks. Where are we at?
The things that people
140.
do. to
140.
fucking-
Almost there.
The things that these people do to we're a great example. This country is a great example of the lengths that people will go to remain in control.
Yeah,
Because that's when you strip away everything,
that's it.
that's what's left.
Money.
Is the power to influence millions of people and then the wealth. Like that's where it goes. That's it. And we don't understand. I think like some of us, like we do, because we're seeing it, but a lot of people don't understand how powerful that urge is for these people. Because they don't know, they feel like they
don't know what
will
it's
cease
like.
to exist if they're not in control. They don't think, oh, we'll just lose control. They think they'll die off, which I don't know what'll happen to them, but it's like that's their thought. Like we there's no option to lose control.
Yeah.
We can't not be the people that run this. And so we'll do whatever we need to do. Whoever is the collateral damage of either dying or whatever happens, sorry,
in charge, yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I think the only way I believe the only way we come together and we really can come together is understanding that if all media disappeared, we'd all get along.
Probably.
I mean, there will always be, listen, everybody's going to have, there's going to be people that, that disagree and think that things should happen differently. But I believe 80% of the things that we believe in are the same. And there's probably like 20% of things we're going to disagree on if media didn't exist. And we got to just talk with each other. We have to. And that's why I believe like that will really make a difference if people started talking to each other, man, and not believe what the media says and all this fucking legit fake news, real fake news that we see. We could actually come together, and they know there's 330 million of us, and if 330 million people, that's why they put so much into keeping us divided, because there's too many of us for them to be able to control if we all united.
Yeah.
Even if half of us, if 150 million, 170 million people all were like, yo, we believe this. We're gonna fuck all this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
there needs to be a third party to balance this out. There
right?
Really do.
Because that's
someone it needs to happen.
The two parties is perfect for division.
Yeah,
it's made for it.
But it needs to be somebody that doesn't give a fuck. And I think that was probably the allure of Trump was being rich and not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
So you need somebody that doesn't need your money.
Yep.
And doesn't really care about their money.
Right.
Like
the problem is that needs to be, and in our political climate, it needs to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't just be a fucking normal dude. Like you can't be even a millionaire and fucking make this happen.
You need 40. You need to what's the number? $47 million a year to campaign.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's ridiculous. But if you're a billionaire,
why?
Exactly.
Why do you need that money?
Because it needs to reach people.
No, I get it. But why do you need that money? Like with everything, all the tools we have, I could reach fucking China right now with this fucking thing in my fucking lap,
dude. For real.
And I need $47 million. Why is that?
$47 million. Exactly.
Right.
Why is that?
Why
Because
is
there's
that?
still money in
the whole
politics. You
corrupt
can't
system.
take the money out of politics.
That's the corruption.
And
right
until
there.
the money comes out of the politics, we're fucked.
Yep.
This bozo fucking last time, what she spent like 1.1 billion or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And lost.
That is so great. Only in America, dude. That is so nuts.
Wasted.
$1 billion to campaign to be president. It just goes and it's just gone.
And it's gone. Yeah. Well, it's gone. It's gone in parties and fucking Beyonce performing.
Yeah.
It's like
It was Megan Thee Stallion. Beyonce didn't perform.
You wasted it. Whatever.
Everyone left that one.
You wasted it. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasted
exactly.
it.
You gave fucking billions of dollars to millionaires.
Yeah. That's what you did.
That's what
The most billionaires have ever, or right now, right? And they're within 10 years America will have their first trillionaire. That's fucking scary.
I don't think that it's weird. I don't give a shit. Honestly, man. I don't fucking care. Like if you make money, man, I don't feel like that's a problem, like being a billionaire.
But it is because money's in politics. So when you have,
I get what you're saying there.
But
what if you're a billionaire who doesn't fucking give a shit about politics?
That's who we need to fucking be in politics.
Right.
You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you have these fucking people screaming that they should pay more fucking taxes, bro. None of us should be paying fucking taxes. How about that?
We shouldn't pay anything. This country's rich enough to fucking.
Yeah, exactly. How do you think that this man?
I'm not saying take care of us.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying we shouldn't be fucking gutted like we are. Like
Dude,
we really are.
Taxed 88 times on the same dollar.
You're paying an income tax, right? And then you're paying a property tax, and then you're paying a fucking
sales
toll
tax
on the expressway. You know what I'm saying? Like all these taxes are supposed to go to that. So why are you still paying for that? Like you're paying for some shit like 3 times.
Dude, the fucking Parkway tax was supposed to be paid off 30 fucking years ago, dude.
No, dude, they embezzle that shit. It's
That
never
whole
gonna
thing
fucking
was
end.
supposed to be done 30 fucking years ago. Now you have Easy Pass ripping people off.
Yeah.
Sending people. I saw a fucking video of this fucking dude who fucking got an Easy Pass violation in the mail. It was literally a black fucking picture. You couldn't even see the fucking
you
car.
can't see the
Yeah.
And he calls up. He's like, what is this? He's like, this isn't even. First of all, I can't see. He's like, I can see it crystal clear. He's like, all right, what's the plate number? Not even his fucking car.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, you have to prove that it's not your car. No, you need to prove that it is my motherfucking car.
Yeah,
Dude,
but that's not the way it works.
They did that. They did that to Leah. This was a few years back. We were both at work at this time that they said it was. I sent the violation. It was her car, like the back of her car, license plate and everything. And it was said to be a toll in Virginia. Legit said that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Called, couldn't dispute it. No, this is our system says this. You were there. Had to pay it. Didn't have to. Probably could have took it further, but they know it's not worth it to you.
No, and
To
they
spend
charge
the
you.
money on taking it further or taking it to court or whatever, so you fucking pay it.
And what's the
And they
toll? It's
do
like
that.
$1.75, but if you violate it, it's
$50.
$50 for some shit that you should have already paid because you're a
The
resident.
amount of scams that get ran on the American people, dude, that are in the name of a company or the government is.
Dude, it happened.
insane.
Sarah has I think she owes Easy Pass like fucking $4,000 because I guess when her credit card expired, like she had the tag, she has the thing,
Yeah.
and when her credit card expired, it kept trying to replenish and couldn't. And she was just like, all right, but never got any kind of fucking like notice that her credit card
so
or
each
anything like that.
$50 fucking accumulates.
And then she
I saw you $4,000.
They just never notified her. So all of a sudden, then she started getting like late fees on top of the 50s.
Interest.
Yeah, they pop in interest on it.
Christ.
And I was just like, just don't pay it.
Yeah.
Like everybody else, because apparently this is like a thing that happens. What they do,
They can't. Pay, you can't.
so you call them up and they negotiate it down. She's like, I will pay you she's like, I will pay you what I owe you for the tolls. I have Easy Pass, my credit card. She's like, I will pay. She's like, it was as simple as my credit card expiring. Not that it got declined, like it expired. You never sent me any kind of notice that it expired. I would have just replenished it right away. And she's like, I will pay you the cost of the tolls, and that's it. They're like, no, we can't do that. He's like, all right, so I'm gonna get nothing. Yeah, so actually, she did was she's like, all right, cool. She did it all up right now. She's like, I can pay you this amount right now, and it was exactly how much she owed for the tolls. And then she told him, she's like, okay, cool. She's like, going through, cool. She's like, all right, that's why I owed you for the tolls, so that's taken care of. Goodbye. And that they keep trying to, dude. Like, there's like a class action lawsuit going on right now. Like, there's like all this shit going on. So it's like, dude, just wait it out. Fuck these people. Yeah. What are they gonna do?
They can't do anything. They can't send you to collections. They can't do shit.
It's such a mind fuck living here, dude.
Because it's not a state. They actually, when they send you the violation, they use the state of New Jersey seal on it, but it's not the state of New Jersey sending you this fine. It's Easy Pass. It's a private company. Sending you them. It's like, dude, fucking blow me, dude.
Stupid.
You're not anybody to me. You're not any kind of authority in anything.
The amount of cunning, disgusting, gross fucking practices, bro.
Motherfuckers.
Like,
man.
On top of the fact that it's a monopoly. If you really think about it.
Yeah, because who else? There's no one else.
Yeah, there's no one else who services this thing. So they just do whatever the fuck they want. And,
yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to do whatever we want, no matter what.
America.
It's like our electric fucking companies.
Our checks and balances are, where is that going?
It's too much money. This is what happens when there's so much money in the country.
But there's
just so much money.
There's no protection for the average fucking citizen.
Right.
Like there's no.
These people don't represent us.
No, they don't do shit for us.
They just lie to you.
Yes, and then like when people are so passionate about candidates and fucking, what are you fucking doing? Like even I'm gonna admit that I fucking started to fall for it. Like I'm like, okay, well maybe if this happens, my life will get a little better. No, it hasn't gotten a little better. It hasn't gotten any better. It's gotten worse. Shit's fucking like the prices are ridiculous. The income is down. People aren't spending money. Like it's.
No, nothing's. I don't think anything. I don't know if anything's better.
And how much shit do you expect 300 million people to eat?
Exactly.
Right.
Eventually, something's
going to give.
Something's going to give.
Like,
yeah, it just blows up.
Bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's call it. I'm good. I got to pee.
You're drinking 2 beers.
This has been the Pouring Rain Podcast. I was Bert.
Shaba.
Balls.
And we'll see you guys soon. Later.
Go fuck yourselves.
Instate condensation. Mr. Function, come off it, teach them all a lesson. Me say, when we fire jam and bass, how we mash up the place, how we tell them that